tributes have been paid to a father of 8 whose body was recovered from a pond. The body of David Lerwill was retrieved from Penwyfan Pond, near Blackwood, at 2 p.m. on Tuesday, March 26. Emergency services were called to the scene at 7 p.m. the day before after a man was seen struggling in the water. A search was carried out involving divers and the Mountain Rescue Service, but the search was postponed overnight. Police are not treating the 33-year-old's death as suspicious. Mr. Lerwill's family have paid tribute to their son, brother and father whose loss they described as absolutely devastating and truly heartbreaking. David Lerwill, 33, was pronounced dead when his body was recovered from Penwyfan Pond near Blackwood. Image, family handout. Lisa Lerwill, David's sister, said, "It still doesn't seem real. How can he be gone? How are we never going to be able to see him again? Our lives will never be the same without him." David tragically had to leave behind his 8 beautiful children who treasured and worshipped him and loved him so dearly. David Lerwill with 6 of his children. Picture shows, from left to right, Ryan, Reese, Caitlin, Jack, Kai and Corey J. Image, family handout. They no longer have their dad to support them, who would always do absolutely everything he could for them. He loved them all so much, he lived for his children. He was an amazing dad who was always there for all of them. David was definitely one of a kind. He had a heart of gold, and would do anything for anyone, especially his family. He was definitely a family man. David Lerwill with his youngest child Mikey J. Image, family handout. He was the life and soul at every event or gathering. You would always hear his laugh or him speaking one of his funny little rhymes that he had just made up on the spot. He loved to keep busy and was always out and about helping people with anything they needed doing. He was always one to count on if you needed cheering up, even if he was going through a rough time himself. He was a very talented man, especially with his carpentry. You name it, he could build it. He could have had a very successful business going for him. He was definitely one of the best. Everyone loved him and we will miss him more and more every day. David Lerwill, on the far right, with, from left to right, sister Chloe, sister Lisa, brother Mark, mother Caroline, brother Paul, and father Jeff. Image, family handout. Lisa also highlighted the family's belief more warning signs should be in place at Penwyfan Pond. She said, "Also, I really can't stress enough about how there are no warning signs around the pond to indicate danger or deep water, or the fact there is a sudden drop in a drainage system under the pond." A spokesman for Caerphilly Council said they were not aware of the exact circumstances around Mr. Lerwill's death and it would be unwise to speculate on the cause. They also confirmed there are warning signs in place as well as life buoy rings at the pond. Mr. Lerwill's family are fundraising for his funeral in order to give him the best send-off possible. Visit www.gofundme.com/in-loving-memory-of-David-Lerwill for more information.